Welcome, my dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to simply be in this moment. You have come here for a reason, and I want you to know that you are safe, supported, and deeply loved. Life sometimes feels heavy, especially when it comes to money. I understand how it feels when you worry about paying bills, when fear creeps in late at night, whispering doubts about your future. It's easy to believe that you are stuck or that things will never change, but I am here to remind you that within you lies a beautiful, powerful force that can shift everything. You don't need to struggle or force things to happen. You only need to remember the truth about who you are and the incredible power of your own mind. Right now, as you listen, I invite you to gently release any tension you might be holding. Let go of the worries, even if just for a little while. Imagine me holding your hand, smiling at you with love and understanding. You are not alone in this. So many people have been taught to fear money, to believe that it's something hard to get or that they don't deserve it. But those are just old stories, and stories can be changed. What if I told you that you already have everything you need to welcome abundance into your life? That the first step isn't out there in the world, but right inside your own thoughts? You see, the universe is always listening, always responding to the energy we put out. When we think thoughts of fear, lack, or doubt, we unknowingly close the door to the very blessings we seek. But when we shift those thoughts, when we begin to speak to ourselves with kindness, hope, and trust, that door begins to open wide. Right now is a new moment, and in this new moment, you can choose differently. You can choose to believe that money flows to you with ease. You can choose to believe that you are worthy of receiving all the good life has to offer. So, take another deep breath, and as you exhale, say softly to yourself, I am open to receiving abundance. Feel how gentle and loving that thought is. There is no need to rush or push. Just allow this idea to settle into your heart. Today is the beginning of a beautiful shift for you. Together, we will walk this path of opening your mind and heart to the flow of prosperity that is already waiting for you. Trust that by being here, you've already started the process, and I will be here with you every step of the way, guiding you back to the truth that abundance is your natural state. Many of us were never taught how to think about money in a loving and healthy way. From a young age, we hear phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard for every penny. Over time, these words sink deep into our minds, shaping how we feel about receiving and keeping money. It's no wonder that so many people carry feelings of guilt, fear, or unworthiness when it comes to wealth. But money itself is not something to fear or resent. Money is simply a form of energy, a tool that flows in and out of our lives. It responds to how we think and feel about it. Imagine money as a gentle river. When we believe in abundance, the river flows freely, bringing us what we need and more. But when we hold on to thoughts of lack or fear, it's like building a dam that blocks the natural flow. There is no judgment in this, only awareness. Once we understand this, we can begin to change how we relate to money. I want you to know that you deserve to experience financial ease. You deserve to wake up each day feeling secure, knowing that life supports you in every way. It's not about chasing money or forcing things to happen. It's about inviting money into your life the same way you would welcome a dear friend, with openness, gratitude, and trust. If you've ever thought, I'm not good with money, or I'll never have enough, I encourage you to gently recognize those thoughts as old patterns that no longer serve you. They are not the truth of who you are. The truth is that you are connected to an abundant universe that wants to provide for you. When you begin to shift your inner dialogue, you'll notice that opportunities appear, ideas flow, and unexpected blessings come your way. Try saying this to yourself. I am open to receiving all the wealth life offers me. Notice how it feels to say those words, not with desperation, but with calm assurance. The more you affirm your readiness to receive, the more you align with the natural flow of prosperity. It's not magic, though it may feel magical when you see how life responds. It's simply the power of your thoughts creating a new experience. Be patient and kind with yourself as you explore this new way of thinking. Remember, every thought you choose is a step toward transforming your relationship with money. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You only need to begin by opening your heart and mind to the possibility that wealth is already on its way to you. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas that pass through your mind. They are powerful messages that your body and the universe respond to every moment. When you think about money with fear or stress, your body feels it. Your shoulders tense, your stomach tightens, and your mind races with worry. This is the mind-body connection at work. The thoughts you repeat to yourself influence how you feel emotionally and even physically. If you constantly tell yourself that there's never enough, your body lives in a state of tension and lack. But when you begin to nurture thoughts of abundance, peace, and trust, your body relaxes, your heart feels lighter, and you open yourself to receive. Imagine for a moment that every positive thought about money sends a gentle wave of calm through your entire being. When you say, "I am supported by life," your body believes you and begins to release the tight grip of fear. This shift is so important because a relaxed, trusting mind is like fertile soil where the seeds of prosperity can grow. Opportunities, ideas, and resources flow more easily to those who are open and receptive, not those who are closed off by worry. You have the ability to choose thoughts that heal and uplift you. Thoughts like, "Every day, in every way, I am becoming more prosperous," or "Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways." These are not just nice words. They are invitations to the universe and signals to your body that it is safe to relax and receive. You might be surprised at how your energy changes when you focus on these kinds of thoughts. You'll find yourself standing taller, breathing deeper, and feeling more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Say to yourself now, "Every cell in my body vibrates with prosperity." Feel how empowering that is. It's a reminder that abundance isn't something far away. It begins within you. The more you align your thoughts with peace and possibility, the more you create a welcoming space for wealth to enter your life. This is not about pretending that challenges don't exist. It is about choosing to respond to those challenges with a mindset that supports you rather than limits you. Trust that your body and mind are working together to bring you into harmony with the flow of life. Each positive thought is like a gentle nudge, guiding you closer to the abundance you deserve. Keep nurturing these thoughts and watch how both your inner world and outer world begin to transform in beautiful ways. So many of us carry beliefs about money that we didn't even choose for ourselves. These beliefs were passed down from family, society, or past experiences, and they quietly shape how we see the world. You may have heard things like, "Rich people are greedy," or "It is selfish to want more." Over time, these ideas settle into the back of your mind, creating invisible barriers that block the flow of abundance. But here's the beautiful truth. Beliefs are just thoughts that we keep thinking. And because we created them, we can also choose to release them. There is such freedom in knowing that you are not stuck with these old ideas. You have the power to let them go and replace them with thoughts that support the life you truly want. Begin by noticing the words you say to yourself about money. Do you catch yourself thinking, "I can't afford that," or "I'll never get ahead"? These thoughts may feel automatic, but they are simply habits of the mind. When you become aware of them, you take the first step toward change. There is no need to judge yourself, just observe with kindness. When an old belief comes up, gently say to yourself, "That's an old story, and I choose a new one now." You can even place your hand over your heart and affirm, "I release all fears about money and welcome abundance." Feel how calming and empowering it is to speak to yourself in this way. It's like opening a window in a stuffy room and letting in fresh air. One helpful practice is to take a few quiet moments each day to reflect on any limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. You might write them down and then, with love, cross them out and write a new, positive belief in their place. For example, if you've written, "Money is hard to come by," replace it with, "Money flows to me easily and freely." This simple act sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you are ready for a new experience. Remember, your mind wants to support you. It just needs gentle guidance. The more you practice releasing these old beliefs, the lighter and freer you will feel. You'll begin to notice subtle shifts, like feeling more hopeful when you think about your finances or seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Trust that every time you choose a loving, abundant thought, you are dissolving the barriers that once stood in your way. Be patient with yourself and know that this process is a beautiful journey of coming back to your true, abundant nature. Your words have more power than you might realize. Every time you speak, whether out loud or in your mind, you are affirming something. Many people go through life repeating negative affirmations without even knowing it. Phrases like, "I am always broke," or "I'll never get what I want." These words shape your reality because your subconscious mind is always listening, always accepting what you tell it. But the wonderful news is that you can choose to speak differently. You can use affirmations as a gentle, loving tool to reprogram your mind and invite abundance into your life. An affirmation is simply a positive statement that declares what you want to be true. When repeated with feeling and belief, it begins to create new pathways in your mind, pathways that lead to prosperity, joy, and peace. It's not about saying words without meaning. It's about allowing those words to sink into your heart and guide your thoughts throughout the day. For example, when you say, "I am deserving of wealth and it flows to me easily," you are planting a seed in your subconscious. With each repetition, that seed grows stronger, and soon you begin to think, feel, and act in ways that align with abundance. One of the most powerful ways to use affirmations is to say them while looking into your own eyes in the mirror. This simple practice, known as mirror work, helps you connect deeply with yourself and makes the affirmations even more effective. At first, it might feel a little strange, but with time, you will feel the warmth and love behind your words. You can also repeat affirmations throughout the day, while you're getting dressed, driving, or preparing a meal. The key is consistency and allowing yourself to truly feel the truth of what you're saying. Here are a few affirmations you might begin with. I am open to receiving unlimited abundance. Money comes to me in joyful and unexpected ways. And I am a magnet for prosperity. Choose the ones that resonate with you and make them a part of your daily routine. Remember, this is not about forcing anything. It's about gently guiding your mind toward thoughts that uplift and support you. Over time, you will notice a shift, not just in your external circumstances, but in how you feel inside. You will begin to carry a quiet confidence, a knowing that you are worthy of all the good life has to offer. Each affirmation is like a loving whisper to your soul, reminding you of your true nature. So speak kindly to yourself and let your words become a bridge to the abundant life you desire and deserve. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself surrounded by light, a warm, golden glow that feels safe and comforting. In this light, see yourself living a life of ease and abundance. Picture the details, the home you love, the freedom to do what brings you joy, the feeling of security knowing that all your needs are met. Notice how peaceful and content you feel in this vision. Visualization is a beautiful way to align your mind and emotions with the reality you wish to create. When you see yourself already living in abundance, you send a powerful message to the universe and to your subconscious mind. It's as if you are saying, "This is who I am, and this is the life I welcome." The mind doesn't always distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So when you practice seeing yourself as prosperous, you begin to embody that energy. This isn't about daydreaming or wishing. It's about feeling the truth of your desires as if they are already here. The more emotion and gratitude you bring into your visualization, the stronger the signal you send out. As you hold this image of abundance, allow yourself to feel deeply grateful, not just for what is coming, but for what is already present in your life. Gratitude amplifies the energy of receiving. It tells the universe, I see the good and I'm ready for more. You might say to yourself, I see abundance everywhere, and it reflects back to me. Let that thought fill you with warmth. You don't have to visualize for hours. Even a few minutes each day can create a powerful shift. The key is consistency and truly feeling the emotions connected to your vision. See yourself smiling, relaxed, and confident. Imagine opportunities flowing to you with ease, doors opening where there were once walls. Trust that what you are envisioning is already making its way to you. Sometimes, life responds in ways you didn't expect, bringing blessings from directions you hadn't considered. That is the beauty of being open and aligned with abundance. You don't have to figure out the how. Your role is simply to hold the vision, feel the gratitude, and stay open to receiving. Each time you practice this, you strengthen your connection to the flow of prosperity. You begin to walk through life with a sense of calm assurance, knowing that you are supported by an abundant universe. Let this practice be a daily reminder that you are the creator of your experience, and that by seeing yourself in abundance, you invite that reality to unfold naturally and joyfully. When you wake up in the morning or lie down at night, take a moment to think about what you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be something big. It could be the roof over your head, the food you had today, or even the air you breathe. Gratitude is a quiet but powerful force. When you focus on what you already have, no matter how small it may seem, you shift your energy from thinking about what is missing to seeing the abundance that is already present. This shift opens the door for more blessings to flow into your life. Many people believe they need to wait until they have more money to feel grateful. But the truth is, gratitude comes first. It is like planting seeds in a garden. When you appreciate what's already growing, the garden flourishes even more. Each time you say, thank you, you are watering those seeds of abundance. You begin to notice that life responds to a thankful heart with even greater gifts. Try this simple practice. Every day, write down 5 things you are grateful for. Include even the smallest financial blessings, like finding a coin on the street or receiving a discount at the store. When you acknowledge these little signs of abundance, you tell the universe that you are open to receiving more. Say to yourself, I am grateful for the wealth that is already mine. Feel the truth of those words. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about feeling it deeply in your heart. It softens your worries and reminds you that life is always supporting you, even in ways you may not immediately see. The more you focus on gratitude, the less room there is for fear or lack. Your mind begins to look for the good in every situation, and that positive focus becomes a magnet for more prosperity. Opportunities, ideas, and financial blessings come to those who recognize and appreciate what they already have. This is not just a nice idea. It is a way of living that transforms your relationship with money and with life itself. When you cultivate gratitude, you begin to see abundance everywhere, in nature, in relationships, and in unexpected moments of kindness. Trust that this simple practice can create powerful changes. By giving thanks for today's blessings, you invite tomorrow's miracles. Let gratitude be your daily companion, and watch how it gently leads you to a life filled with greater ease, joy, and financial abundance. There is a gentle power in being open to the guidance that life offers you each day. Once you set your intention to welcome abundance, it's important to stay aware of the opportunities that come your way. Sometimes we expect money to appear in a certain way, but the universe often surprises us with unexpected paths. That's why taking small, inspired actions is so important. These actions don't have to be grand or difficult. They could be as simple as reaching out to someone, exploring a new idea, or saying yes to something you would normally dismiss. When you move forward with trust and openness, you show life that you are ready to receive. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't just plant it and walk away. You water it, care for it, and trust that it will grow in its own time. Your actions are like that gentle watering. Each step you take, no matter how small, nurtures your intention and signals that you believe in the abundance coming your way. Sometimes fear or doubt may whisper, telling you to stay where you are. But remember, you don't have to have everything figured out. Just one small action can open the door to something wonderful. Say to yourself, every action I take brings me closer to financial abundance. Let that thought encourage you when you feel unsure. Taking inspired action is not about forcing things or working yourself into exhaustion. It's about following the gentle nudges that feel right in your heart. When you listen to those quiet whispers and act with faith, you align yourself with the flow of prosperity. You begin to notice that things fall into place more easily, that people show up to help, and that ideas come to you at just the right moment. Trust that life is always supporting you, and your willingness to participate in that flow makes all the difference. Stay open, stay curious, and know that every little step counts. You are co-creating with the universe, and your inspired actions are a beautiful way of saying, I am ready. The more you practice this, the more confident you will become in recognizing the signs and opportunities that lead to greater abundance. Remember, it's not about rushing or pushing. It's about moving forward with grace, trust, and a heart full of expectation for the good that is on its way to you. Once you have set your intention, spoken your affirmations, and taken gentle action, there comes a time to simply let go and trust. This can often be the hardest part because we've been taught to believe that if we are not constantly doing something, nothing will happen. But the truth is, once you've done your part, you must allow the universe to do its part. Imagine placing your desire in a beautiful box and handing it over to life, knowing it will be delivered at exactly the right moment. When you hold on too tightly, worrying about when or how your manifestation will appear, you create resistance. Worry is like a wall that blocks the natural flow of abundance. But when you release that worry and trust in divine timing, you open yourself to receive with ease. Say softly to yourself, I trust that money flows to me at the perfect time. Let those words bring you comfort. Trust is a gift you give yourself. It allows you to rest, knowing that what you've asked for is already on its way. You don't need to watch the clock or second guess if you're doing enough. Your job is to stay aligned with positive, loving thoughts and remain open to receiving. Life has a beautiful rhythm, and when you trust that rhythm, you will see that everything arrives when you are truly ready for it. Sometimes delays happen because something even better is being prepared for you. Other times it success because you were being guided to grow in ways that will help you handle the abundance that is coming. Either way, trust that life is always working in your favor. Each time you catch yourself worrying, gently bring your focus back to thoughts of peace and gratitude. Remind yourself that you are supported and that the universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. The more you practice letting go, the more you will experience a sense of calm and confidence. You'll begin to notice that things start to happen effortlessly, without strain or struggle. Trusting is not about doing nothing. It's about doing your inner work and then allowing life to unfold naturally. Keep your heart open, stay positive, and know that by trusting, you are inviting miracles into your life. You are far more powerful than you may have ever believed. Within you is the ability to create a life filled with abundance, joy, and peace. Every thought you choose, every word you speak, and every loving action you take brings you closer to the life you desire. Remember, change doesn't require force or struggle. It begins with a gentle shift in how you think and feel. You have learned that releasing old beliefs, speaking positive affirmations, visualizing your success, practicing gratitude, taking inspired action, and trusting in divine timing are all beautiful steps on this journey. There is no rush, no pressure, only the unfolding of your own natural ability to receive all the good that life has to offer. As you move forward from this moment, carry with you the knowing that abundance is not something outside of you. It lives within your thoughts, your feelings, and your openness to receive. Each day is a fresh opportunity to choose love over fear, trust over doubt, and gratitude over lack. You don't need to have everything figured out. You only need to take small, loving steps and believe that life is supporting you in ways seen and unseen. Speak kindly to yourself, nurture your dreams, and welcome prosperity with open arms. I invite you now to say this affirmation with me, letting it settle deep into your heart. Abundance is my natural state, and I welcome it now with open arms. Feel the truth of those words as you breathe deeply and smile, knowing that you are on a beautiful path of transformation. Trust that everything you need is already making its way to you. You are worthy, you are loved, and you are ready to receive.